Garua South Nyanza ya Nchiri amone company ya mabati Rolling Mills yukuya bwatuka uchiase abaonia aiga ntobwate showroom asura achagwirigirie amabati enda umsialia utagite showroom yeito nigo ere engale eyuerengia na boigo ekogokie riso yao chingaki ogoswasa ligakurigiria amabati aiga ntobwate team ya Tembo abo bagokora imirimo ase showroom yiga babwate chingoro chingia chugo kwarigania na boigo cho tebererie kende gensi uraganie bagotebererie company ya mabati Rolling Mills iko babwate amabati chingenjo ao ayuare ye chikala ao na boigo ayuiga bwate chi profile net gauges ao bunabono babwate no corrugated na boigo box corrugated asbigo babwate boomerang ayuare aye chigage emeronge tato asama mabati alia ye chigage emeronge bere na isaro na isato babwate tile profiles alia au oriental elegantal versatile gross na boigo na versatile mat MRM niko babwate lifestyle ayuago chana roman jinko na boigo web design babwate ligani kabwate chikala bunabone lia chako gray brick red tile red maroon sky blue na boigo na green obutambe bwe mabwate liga niko bokolengana amo nukanya gwe customer mbabwate bintu bindi boigo ebyo ochikunyara kabo gutumika chinga gicho gwakeranya mabwate liga ase nyumba yao tutari lero ase Uhuru MRM showroom onyare kabo gukwerera amabwate yu akomenya segeka ayo guchanye warrant na boigo ayo urakoberwa ikasure asubwango edukenyega ya Uhuru Superstores yegotoka se nyumba ya Uhuru Complex imiyumucho yigo busongo iyo erangene duka ya Safaricom boigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers iyo ere angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera sete namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Aha, kwa hiyo umeamua kuumwaga mchele kwenye kuku wengi. Mbona mimi na yako siyasemi? Mwanaume gani wewe? Kutwa kujilizaliza. Sehemu ya kulia mimi, unalia wewe. Ukirudi nyumbani, unalala tu. Haujali mwenzako nimekula, nimeshiba au nina njaa. Au niwaambie watu kama mchezaji majeruhi. Kwa mwezi unacheza mara moja tu. Niache!
Dada, maneno unayamwaga hayo.
Niache. Wewe umeamua kuyamwaga. Kuanzia leo watu wote na
Huya kegimana inde mwancho murigereria ikene Ekeonga Chinsa Ikomi asenchira yobwenge korwa getaseni kya Getembe nchenkoro wa Catherine Nyaboga na boigo veni Nyaboke nera gongonya cross omuno abo imanyererio Kevin Ongeri nera koneke buna chibichana Mario gingo ikirachira senchira ere yowekranu kabana intogoika omwera natogo chaka nigo abajumbe korwa ekyama keregia ODM na boigo keregia UDA bachaka ege ikarokyo bomo ensemo ya Karen mucho Nairobi erigo kona chinchira bara ikirani chiachenda Ikomi chire babegete chinga kichoko igwana kwa moskeruto na boigo Raila okwana ekerekyo Raila nigo akwanera anemono ose moskereira nigo aerera imirobire y'abajumbe abaseneta na boigo abagavana amo na aba MC.
That was the end of it. So the MP was the one who was being blamed for the failure of the national government to do certain things in their constituency. And that's the reason why we came up with the idea of CDF. That was at that time. Exactly that was that time. But then the constituency is now falls under the devolved government, which is being led by the governors. So constituency is not a devolved unit. And members of parliament themselves should not be involved in development because there's supposed to be oversighting. There's supposed to be oversighting. If you have yourself being involved in construction of roads, building of schools, hospitals, who is going to oversight you? Who is oversighting you? So, Mr. President, I hold very clearly that these MPs know that they should not have any business in trying to implement projects in their constituency. Implementation of projects should be left to the county government. Secondly, the oversight, the national parliament oversight the national government, whether it is the National Assembly or the Senate. Oversighting of governors, the responsibility of MCAs, members of the county assembly, not the senators. It's not the responsibility of the Senate to oversight. Senate wasting time of governors to come and answer questions about roads in the counties. And thirdly, the issue of extortion. The issues of extortion. The issues of extortion. Majority leader.
Kaukwana ase yeikare kioni gomra ibwensi ya Kenya Daktari William Samoei Ruto amochia igatia wajumbe na boigo abaseneta ase okubwatiraniwa n'engana y'obukurumi.
But these are necessary for Kenya to change. Friends, we cannot change the country otherwise. And that is why he has the courage to stand here and tell you, let us stop the extortion. Yes. Very few leaders can stand here and tell you to stop the extortion that's going on in Parliament. I'm telling you the truth. Very few leaders. Because we like making peace with mediocrity. Oh, and trying to explain things that we shouldn't be explaining. Now let me ask you, friends. We are all friends here. Yeah, we are one team, or so I guess. This fellow who is called chairman of welfare in committees, what is their job? What is their job? Extortion. That's it. And that is what Prime Minister is saying. What is Sokohuru? What is Sokohuru? Tell me, what is you know Sokohuru? So let me tell you. No, you see, and this is the same problem that we face. This is the same problem that we face. Because, look, for example,
Shinga checho ni goraira nere akwanira Chinsa gia isato che serikali anene mono ebigambiro ne bunge asa akwanira ebunge nene na boigo serikali ibere echo chire serikali enene na boigo serikali osechi serikali chiri chechi county asa akwanira chibunge na boigo ni mirimo yabo na ausingira buna chibunge nigo chiachagetiwe asensemo enga korende nchichakire inse yomurobiro devolution na igo nere buya abajumbe gusika serikali chechi county.
We said that we give clear, responsibilities. The executive, the legislature, and the judiciary. And the legislature is supposed to make laws that the executive uses to run the country. And the judiciary is then there to ensure that in implementation of these laws, the executive is not overreaching or violating the law of the Constitution. But then, so the work of Parliament is representation, legislation, and oversight. Very clear, it's written there in the Constitution. Parliament is not supposed to be implementing. Parliament is supposed to be oversighting. It's not oversighting. Secondly, there is only two levels of devolution. There's, national and one level, county. Constituency is not an element of devolution. Devolution remains at the county. Down there, the constituency, the county government does implementation of the projects. I'm saying, correct. Down at the constituency, it's the county government. By the national government is supposed to do national projects, and we go down there. And there are functions which are clearly been assigned.
Na ase ensemwende muraibu ensenere niga kwanet serikali soko chaki wa wit serikali chech county na chinchera abantu bararindi serikali echo asate abachikunti necho konya abantu natari abagabana gateba ekenenge kenene kyoko chaki wa wit serikali chech county no kwaneke abuna magendero akrwase serikali enene ngoikerera abakenya bonds.
Protecting devolution. There is need for us as a nation to distinguish between governance and devolution. The governor is not devolution. The governor is a person. You know? Devolution is about the people. It is not about the governor. And we can deal with the governor without disrupting devolution, if there is need to. But what is sacrosanct, what is constitutional, is that we must get local people, development, to be at a local level as much as is practically possible. I agree with the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, because I was in Parliament when NGCDF was passed. And the principle was right, because there wasn't any meaningful resources getting to the grassroots. And the big push for devolution in the constitution-making process was three principles: making sure that resources get to the grassroots, making sure that there is representation at the grassroots, and making sure that accountability is also at the grassroots. So we need a conversation. You know, there are legitimate concerns on how resources are being spent at the counties.
Mwaziri boboreni boime omoske Onesmus Kipchumba murkomenigo agendere kukikiria amariogo yogotinda anene muno gotia ase aboroke wabech university chiskuru cyo babundi chiko amo niche college ukwana korwa Kiambu ose ukwana kore county ya Kiambu murkomenigo akwanira chituka chokonya ose chokora obunjire bamaro anene muno angene chiskuru echo ase boigo akwanira okoniwa kwa marogo cha sabana bakiana muna bari bataraike emyaka 20 no yombona goteba nigo ewizara y'uburendi bwime erache gokora obutuki gosomo sako na kumanya chituke cyo nabo igonje cyegosiekwa.
Most of the people who are expected to license and enforce are actually the business people. So we have some of our first senior government officials, both from the county government, national government, particularly people who come from this area who are in that business. We also have police officers, administrative officers who are also involving themselves in this business. We also have influential persons who use their resources to compromise our officers, who take bribes, and they are bribed to facilitate the thriving of this business. We have said that within the next 100 days, we will do RRI, Rapid Results Initiative, that will do massive operation, that will comprise a team from the national level and the officers within the county to make sure that we clean the area and make sure that this issue is addressed. In the Jukwaa la Usalama, I will be also engaging the local leaders. We want to localize this issue and institutionalize. We don't want a situation where people come from Nairobi to do operations every now and then. We want to see that the chiefs and the assistant chiefs and the OCSs, that is part of their daily assignment to clean their areas. Because of the also the menace of drugs, which is a problem here, we have particularly cannabis sativa, which is targeting students, particularly in colleges and universities, particularly the disguised as food, bread, mandasi, kangumu, that is sold as such, but it is baked together with the use of cannabis sativa. So edible cannabis is actually prevalent around our university institutions, and we want to, we have directed the sub-county security committees to incorporate the leadership of the colleges and the universities in their security meetings to make sure the dean of students, the student leadership, local church leadership.
Ayuni gatiari ogendrete kwareganiriwa na baliki baito achiko gochira senchira ereyo wakrano ibere na boigonye chobutko bwarero na mukate eno kunchenkuru kwa Catherine Nyaboga veni Nyaboga kraso mona hoimanyiririo na boyo Kevin Ongeri nera kwana kabana chivicha na Mario ingo kirachira senchira ereyo boikrano tora borigire borobya tumara ritkure ankyo.
Eduka ya womo ya Uhuru Superstores Limited nero eduka cholide ili kubwatuka chirangi cha Crown Paints eyuere company nambe yemo eyokorose chirangi mense liga ya Kenya. Crown Paints nigo emanyira sokoro isya ebintu biriya bikomanya seka ngo kwanira chirangi ejo Iko chile chichi brand au echo chile chingi ya kirage chirangi chiga niko chile chibirengo au punabono mbabwata chirangi chogwakwa imeye nyumba isiko ye nyumba chile chikomentre nigwa amavuta yani oil na wigo chile chia mache inyuranga chirangi chiga niko chile kurwase chile chili guririke iliya gatigati wekaliguri lyabantabati wigo imeya Uhuru Superstores nero eduka yuka iyobwate emixer iyo wochoganya chirangi wikabunuragani wochoganire erangi yiga aseduke yiga ya Uhuru Superstores na wokwege namuna ekale aho watagete nigo kwa yanyora bwikirano tutarire rero eli bwenyorere abamanyi Naboigo Ekeonga enyumba yao use asomanyete use chire biashara njibwa tokorelekana okuya na ayonsi nigo araikirane ekero otumikite chirangi cha Crown Paints edukenyega ya Uhuru Superstores yegotoka se enyumba ya Uhuru Complex imeyumucho yigo musongo eywerangene duka ya Safaricom Mwigo ngotuka bari ase nyumba ya JM Towers eyure angene bengi ya Credit Bank asamange bakere simgwetera seti namba chabo 0111161500 Uhuru Superstores, the people's choice, guaranteed lowest prices. Karibu nyumbani.
Hazan Mega Wholesalers asentundende nande nigo yire nirebuya nande biyemono asentundiye nigo egokonelia ebinto aserigoli elianse kegema asetauni gaya bosongo koni bare ebinto asensemo ya electronics and electricals chibirika chibasi chiestima chiufa TV tabletop cookers microwave dispenser blender radio chichararani chi blow dry, chi socket, chi cable, chi bulb, bulb holder, chi heater, nebinde ebinge, phone accessories, na chi charger, chi USB cables, earphones, wireless ports, nechisime, asensemo ya household, nkoni bari chisane, thermos, ebikombe, ebirugo, chibesin, nebinde ebinge, asenseme ya cosmetics, koni bari body lotion, spray, air food, make-up kits, sabuni, nebinde ebinge, koni bari soda, nechi juice, asensemo ya hardware, koni bari power source, generator, piano, amplifier, mixer, public address systems, nyange, solar panel. Naboigo asensemeli ya stationery nkoni bari geometrical set, irangi, jebikoroto, chikaram, calculator, rubber, toy. Semoyende nkoni bari tissue, papers, surveyed, dapa, sanitary towels, toothpaste, karuteri kwiba, toothbrush. Boigonko ni bare fridge agirira unyare kwegurira ebintu biga aserigoririanse Hazan Wholesalers nigo egokora free delivery osinige okoratera ebintu gurite solsao wika asure asorgongo rwonsi rwa Nyanza nige gotoka ase enyumba ya Gisembo building ange na smart lady I guess roundabout ya Bosongo asa mange kwana na director o Hazan Wholesalers ase ogo kairigori na mabori ande amange oratware sin number 0722 237187 Ndagira njane gwansabna iyero siri na riziki caterers ngorobare